If you're running a faceless YouTube channel and feel like you're doing everything right, but the views just aren't coming, I want you to stick around because this video might be the most important thing you watch this week. I'm going to walk you through the 3 biggest AI scripting mistakes that are quietly destroying faceless channels right now, and more importantly, exactly how to fix each one so your content can actually start working for you. Let me set the scene really quick. Faceless channels have exploded. Everyone and their cousin has figured out that you can build a YouTube channel without ever showing your face and use AI to help you write scripts, plug in some stock footage, add a voiceover, and theoretically build passive income while you sleep. The idea is amazing. The execution, though, that's where most people are completely falling apart. And the painful part is they don't even know it. They think the problem is their niche or their thumbnail, or maybe they just haven't posted enough yet. But 9 times out of 10, the problem starts in the script. So let's get into it. Mistake number 1 is writing scripts that sound like AI wrote them. Now look, I know that sounds ironic because yes, we are using AI to write our scripts. That's literally the whole point. But there is a massive difference between using AI as a tool and letting AI take over completely and just publishing whatever it spits out without any human touch applied to it. Here's what happens when you publish raw AI output without editing it. Your viewer starts watching, and within the first 30 seconds, something feels off. The sentences are too perfect, the transitions are too smooth in a weird, robotic way. There's no personality, no imperfection, no moments where a real human being's thought process comes through. And YouTube viewers in 2026 are incredibly good at detecting this. They've been consuming content for years, and their instincts are sharp. The moment something feels like it was written by a machine, they bounce. And when they bounce early, the algorithms see that your content isn't holding attention, and it stops recommending you to new people. It's a brutal cycle. The fix here is what I like to call the humanity pass. After AI drafts your script, you go back through it and you deliberately inject personality. You add the little weird thought that you had when you first learned about this topic. You rephrase the overly polished sentences into something that sounds like how you actually talk, or how your voiceover artist actually sounds. You break up the rhythm. You add a short, punchy sentence after a long one. You create moments of contrast. This is the difference between a script that converts viewers into subscribers and one that just gets skipped. If you're not sure where to start with this process, I've been using a tool called Tube Magic, and I'll drop my link in the description below because it genuinely changes how I approach AI scripting for faceless content. It helps you to work with AI in a way that keeps your output feeling natural and aligned with your channel's voice rather than giving you that cold, robotic feel. It is definitely worth checking out. Mistake number 2 is ignoring retention structure entirely. This one is a silent killer. A lot of faceless channel creators focus all their energy on getting the hook right, which matters, absolutely it matters, but then they write the rest of the video like they're just delivering information in a straight line from point A to point B. And that structure is boring. It does not keep people watching. Think about how your favorite YouTube creators structure their videos. There's this constant push and pull happening. They give you something valuable, and then they hint at something even better coming later. They create a small moment of tension or curiosity, resolve it, and then immediately plant the seed for the next one. It's like a series of small loops that keep pulling you forward through the video. Every time you think you might click away, something keeps you there for just a little bit longer. When you're using AI to write scripts, the default output is almost always just a flat structure. An introduction, point 1, point 2, point 3, conclusion. And that is a blog post. That is not a YouTube video. And the algorithm can tell the difference because it watches your retention graph. If people are dropping off at the 2-minute mark every single time, your video isn't going to get pushed to new audiences, no matter how good the topic is. The fix is to build what I think of as value loops directly into your scripting process before you even prompt the AI. You want to map out your video's emotional and informational journey. Where are the highs? Where do you slow down and create a little tension before the payoff? Where do you give viewers a quick win early so they trust you enough to keep watching? Once you have that map, you can use AI to fill in the content within that structure rather than asking AI to create the structure for you. The structure has to come from your strategic brain, and the content generation is where AI shines. I actually talk about this kind of thing pretty regularly in my free community for introvert marketers. I'll put the link in the description. It's a group of people building faceless and online businesses with a lot of introverts and quiet creators who want to grow without burning themselves out or being on camera constantly. If that sounds like your people, come hang out with us over there. Mistake number 3 is writing for the wrong emotional frequency. This is probably the most nuanced mistake on the list, and also the one I see the most. What I mean by emotional frequency is the underlying feeling that your script creates in the viewer as they watch. And this matters enormously for faceless channels because you don't have a face on camera doing the emotional work for you. You can't raise an eyebrow or laugh or lean into the camera when something exciting is happening. All of that emotional communication has to happen through the words in your script and the pacing of how they are delivered. Here's where people go wrong. They're creating content about a topic that should feel exciting or urgent or inspiring, but their script is emotionally flat. Everything is stated at the same level of intensity. The hook feels the same as the middle section, which feels the same as the ending. There are no emotional waves happening. And without those waves, viewers get this subtle numbing effect where everything just kind of blurs together and they stop caring. AI by default writes in a very even, measured tone. It writes to be professional and clear, which is great for a lot of things, but it is not great for YouTube, where you need emotional variation to hold attention. Your script needs moments that feel exciting, moments that feel a little unsettling or surprising, moments that feel reassuring, moments that feel urgent. These are the waves that keep the viewer's brain engaged and actually processing what you're saying rather than zoning out. The fix here is to go back through your script and label the emotional job of each section. This paragraph should create curiosity. This one should create a little bit of urgency. And this one should be the payoff moment that feels satisfying and rewarding. Once you label them, you rewrite each section through that emotional lens. You're not changing the information, you're changing the energy with which that information is delivered. And this single change can dramatically improve how long people watch your videos. Here's the thing about all three of these mistakes. They're all completely fixable. None of this requires you to abandon AI scripting or go back to writing everything from scratch. It just requires you to understand that AI is a starting point, not the finished product. The channels that are winning in 2026 are not the ones that figured out how to fully automate everything and remove the human element. They're the ones who figured out how to use AI strategically while keeping the human strategy, the human emotion, and the human voice at the center of what they're creating. Your Faceless channel is not faceless because you want to hide. It's faceless because you have a specific vision for how you want to build your business and your content, and that vision is completely valid. But your script still needs to feel human. It still needs to be structured for retention. And it still needs to create emotional waves that keep people watching all the way through. Fix these three things and watch what happens to your analytics. Average view duration goes up. Click-through rates improve because your titles and hooks get sharper. And slowly but surely, the algorithm starts working with you instead of against you. If this video helped you, drop a comment and tell me which of these three mistakes you have been making. I read every single one, and if you want to go deeper on any of this, subscribe because I've got a lot more coming on Faceless channel growth and AI scripting strategy. See you in the next one.